Thank you so much. Let's be right side.
Cause he has gone before you, he's already.
Today we stand before you, not just to share a historical event, but the powerful movement of India's spiritual journey. The visit of Swami Vivekananda to Shillong in 1901.
When he arrived in Shillong, he was physically weak, but mentally and spiritually unshakable. This was not just a journey to a peaceful hill station, it was a journey filled with purpose. Most of the people, when they feel weak, they take rest, but he chose to think, to reflect, to inspire. Sitting amidst the calm of Shillong, he wasn't thinking about the struggles, he was thinking about India. A person is not defined by how strong their body is, but by
gratitude to Reverend Swami Hidakamanandaji Maharaj, Secretary of Ramakrishna Mission Shillong, for his warm welcome and for setting the spiritual and intellectual tone for this celebration. Your guidance remains our constant strength, Maharaj. Our heartfelt thanks goes to our guest of honor, Dr. Amalya Kumar Mohanty, Director of ICAR Atari Zone 7. Your insights and wisdom are especially relevant as we see the government of Meghalaya. Sir, we thank you for gracing this occasion with your presence. Your vast experience and long-lasting association with the people of this state make your presence here particularly meaningful. We are enlightened by your address and grateful for the respect you have offered.
Be nation builders, but I'll end with one sentence. The sentence which is most common, which has often been spoken in this hall, and that is, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved. All of you have objectives. All of you have goals. Do not stop. Vacuum cleaners have filters to take out the dirt. Even electric cars have filters. Tesla, which is the most modern car in the world at present, also they have HEPA filters. So therefore, we as human beings also should have filters. And when I'm talking about filters, I'm talking about external filters, not internal ones. Internal ones will work. You're sleeping at night, the filters are working. That's why you'll have good bowel movements. That's why you won't have any problems with your body. But external filters, one is speech, which is very, very important. Filtering speech is very important. Even the Bible says that tongue has the power of life and death. Avoid gossip, avoid slander, and avoid harshness. The second filter that is very important is when you are listening, listen properly and filter out rubbish. Because when you are listening to something, a lot of noise will come. When I'm talking about noise, I'm talking about not literary noise, but news which are negative in nature. You should know how to filter negative things, leave them out, and process only positive and good things. Therefore, the second filter that you need to apply is on your system. But what I'm going to advise you today is the external filters that you need to have. It is very, very important that all of you need to apply filters in your life. First and foremost, let me start with the first filter. The first filter is what you speak. First filter in your life, as youth especially, there's a lot of angst, there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of anger in many of us. Frustration is there. But when you speak, remember one thing, apply a filter. Because it's not, I will not go into it because you're free to do so at your own time and it will take a lot of time. Before I leave, I just wanted to speak and give some advice to you. Like last time when I came here, I had spoken to the graduates of computer classes. It was a very interesting gathering, I remember very clearly. And today also, I would like to give some advice to all of you. First and foremost, we are all aware that all vehicles, whether it's a petrol car, whether it's a diesel car, they have what we call as a filter. A diesel car will have a diesel filter, a diesel car will have an air filter, petrol car also will have a filter. In our body, we also have filters, something which we all are aware of, that is universal principles. He quoted often from the Bible. He quoted often from the Bhagavad Gita and also from other books of wisdom and holy books. He believed in the universal principle of equality. And it is these ideals that he went about preaching from place to place. Even here in Shillong also, they were the same principles, they were the same beliefs that he shared. Vivekananda spoke 125 years back. It is here in Quinton Hall, in the presence of the then Chief Commissioner of Assam, Sir Henry Cotton, who chaired that meeting, in fact. He gave his public oratory. It was different from what he had addressed in Chicago a few years before that. But it was historic, and in fact, during that occasion, the lanterns went off except at a place where he was giving his address. It was something very unique, total darkness, but not in the place where he was standing and giving his address. It was damaged. ICR in Obiang, Swamiji, Swami Maharaj, Pratibha Maranji. All the Swamis who are present here this afternoon. Our special guests from Sir V. Pasra, Rafael Vajay,
Ms. Joyশ্রী, Sir Ganesh, Sir Prakash, Sir Turchai. Would like to mention them here. Miss Allen, inducted here as an intern. Our beloved, never forget that, even today. You see, whenever I am here, it's because of this place. And then, after that, I never looked back. You see, I always came. A series of memories was flowing, it was flashing. And it really made me emotional.
Citation and official.
Usai berabun sau yang kerja dulu, tak tinggal kelam dan sesuai dengan ding. Kalau kari siap buat kebeneng kerjaan nak hantar kisah tu para penting tiba yang bodoh. Dalam pok ini mereka siti kemudian buat haba utho cakap harga pensi saya kemudian